Okay, so I'm doing a demonstration here. I mixed 8 ounces of part A and 8 ounces of part B of the foam. Mixed them for about 20 to 30 seconds, and then you normally dump it into the hole, but since I had leftover and I promised the video, I mixed them up here just to show you what it does, how it reacts. See, it's probably taking a little bit longer now because normally you want your temperature to be about 70 degrees. I have it sitting on the cold ground. Maybe that caused it to not take off so fast. And also, I guess when it's colder, if it is colder when you pour, it won't expand as much. So yesterday, actually, what I did, I took my two propane heater, my two torpedo heaters. I propaned the diesel one. I was blowing them under the deck before I did my phone to try and get that temperature up. You see it filling up now. And when it filled up in the cavities, it wasn't near as bad as I thought it would be. It was a lot of work, a lot of cleaning in between each cavity that I had to fill. But that's pretty much what it does. I would say it probably reacts for a minute or so, a minute or two, and then after about 5 minutes it's hard as a rock. And if you do have stuff on your deck, you know, if you have a spot that blows out your hole a little too much, covers some of the wood, scrape it up after a couple minutes, because once it's hard as a rock, it's a lot harder to scrape. I'm going to have some cleanup here. Luckily I don't have a poured floor yet. Alright, so there's my foam demonstration. And like those guys were trying to explain to me, if I have 3 holes, 1, 2, 3, and I pour it in the middle hole, put a piece of tape over that hole, piece of tape over the bottom hole, piece of tape over the top hole, and then cut little slits in the vents on the 2 end ones. That way it pushes out and expands in the cavity. You see what I have here? I just filled this with some of the Great Stuff foam. It's because I had that gap here. That way when I trim this down, I won't have a valley there when I'm trying to glass. Alright, time's gonna run out. Thanks.